Me and my family finally made it to Dr. Now, but I'm nervous about what the scale's going to say. There's a good chance I'm over 700 now. So I'm hoping my weight isn't too high, and Dr. Now says he can help me. It's upsetting to see just how bad my weight is. I'm scared right now because I know I don't have a lot more I can gain before it's just not possible to get any bigger because my body just won't be able to handle it. So I have to turn that around before it gets to that point. So if I don't get the help, probably won't be here no longer.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Dr. Nazardan. How you all doing?
Good.
How are you? And you are Mercedes?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And this young man is?
Brandon.
Brandon, that's my cousin.
Your Brandy's cousin. And the two young ones?
Oh, that's Kimoria and Colin. That's my two kids.
Two kids. All right. You got some family with you to support you.
Yeah.
That's great. And you come in from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
How was your trip from Cincinnati?
It was a rough one.
How long will it take you to get down here?
4 days.
4 days to get down here.
Yeah.
That's a lot of strain for someone who is over 700 pounds. But let's talk about how you got this weight. Tell me, how do you think you got to this point?
I don't know. Some eating, but being sick and from surgeries and not being able to walk around and do much.
So you think mostly being sick and lack of activity caused you to gain 600 pounds of extra weight?
Yeah.
So if we get you to walk around and if you ran marathon, you're gonna be 150 pounds, right?
Yeah.
That's not reality, okay? But let's talk about your activity. How much you can get up and walk?
I could go to the bathroom. I use the walker.
So if that's the limit of your daily activity, then who brings you all your food?
Everybody.
Everybody, because they bring it,
Yeah.
or because you asking them to bring
Well,
you?
I asked them to bring it. I'll enable myself because I tell them to get it and they get it for me.
Don't you realize that you're 37 and you're almost 800 pounds? So at this point, you're not gonna live that long?
I don't know. I'm coming to realize that, and I have my kids to live for, so tired of being like this.
So why do you think nothing has worked to help you stop overeating?
I don't really overeat. I just eat stuff that's not good for me, like snacks and.
What do you mean you don't overeat? You're 700 pounds. You don't think you're overeating?
No. Well, yeah, I eat, but I don't eat like all the time. I just eat not the right stuff.
What do you mean you don't eat all the time? You eat, for your height, you should be 150 pounds. So you have over 600 pounds of excess weight. If you do the math, you're eating 4 times more than you should eat, and you don't think you're eating as much?
Like when I eat like one big meal, and yeah, that's a lot.
Mercedes, don't play this game with me. You eat nonstop, and you know that. This is just something you used to say to people when you lie to them and pretend it's not your fault. But that's not gonna work with me. You got it?
Okay.
All right. So give me a straight, honest answer about what you eat in a regular day.
I don't eat breakfast. Maybe around the time the kids get out of school, probably order something. When they get home, it's probably about 3, so that's probably the time when I eat.
So you're telling me you don't eat until 3 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to keep lying to me, this isn't going to work. So tell me all the bad stuff you eat that you know you shouldn't.
Probably cookies, cakes, candy, chips and cookies and stuff like that. And sometimes
And what are you drinking?
soda.
How much soda are you drinking in one day?
I could drink about a 2 liter in one day, 2 or 3 2 liters.
So up to 6 liters of soda a day. At least you give me one honest answer because I can believe that. All right, good. So what do you think the solution is to get the weight off?
Stop eating. Just get
nobody
on.
wants you to stop
Not
eating.
stop completely, but I need the help like to show me how to eat right.
All right. You have a lot of changes to make now if you want to do this, Mercedes.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You need to give up all of the cookie, candy, and soda and chips, okay? And I'm gonna give you a 1,200 calorie a day diet, high protein, low carb, for you to start immediately. And if you do that, in a month, you should lose 80 pounds, at least. And if you hit that goal and your medical tests look good, then we'll approve you for weight loss surgery, okay?
Okay.
This is something you need to do now, or you're not gonna be alive much longer.
I'm a little shocked that my weight loss isn't bigger, but I'm really proud to see I'm losing again. That feels awesome. But I don't know how Dr. Now's gonna react. This is not the goal he gave me.
All right, Mercedes, I gave you some requirement last time of what you needed to do if you want to be part of this program. One was to start going to psychotherapy, and you made it to most of your appointments with Lolo. But that's the only one you got even close to doing because you didn't come back within 3 months. It's been 4, and we had to call you and give you ultimatum of being out of program to even get you here today. And then you only lost 44 pounds. Not even close to hitting your weight loss goal for 1 month. The only positive is that you finally under 700, but just barely. So at this point, I don't know where we can go from here. We're giving you every tool and a year to do this, and you only lost 80 pounds at that time. So at this rate, even if you're able to maintain this level of progress, it will take you 6 to 7 years to get you to your target weight, and you'll be dead by then. I don't want your kids to have to hear that, but this is the reality of your situation. And no matter what we do, we can't seem to get through to you. At your last appointment, the test we ran showed that your condition was deteriorating, showing that you're in some degree of heart failure. That's why I limited you to 3 months maximum to get you back here to follow up. And you didn't listen to that either. But if we run the test on you, it's gonna be even worse now. And the only way to stop what's about to happen to you is to get you to lose weight rapidly right now, or you won't make it.
Okay.
So the only option I see at this point is to put you on a controlled diet in a hospital because you're not doing that on your own. So we need to do this now. We can't wait any longer, okay?
How long will she be in the hospital?
She may be there for a while, at least few months, because we have a lot of weight to get off her. And that's going to be the only way we can save her life because her heart is in a failure. And the only way to stop is to admit you to a hospital. You think you can do that, Mercedes?
Yeah.
Good. But I know you have kids, so going right now is not a simple thing. So I'm going to give you 3 days to get what you can in order and report to the hospital to be admitted.
Okay.
This is not going to be quick or easy, but you wasted a year, and we can't let you go on like this. At this point, with your heart failure, you're not going to be able to survive much longer at all. So the only way we can save your life is to get you in the hospital on controlled diet and get you to lose at least a couple 100 pounds. And that's going to be the only option we got for you to save your life, okay? You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because we can't consider any sort of emergency surgery option for you because doing any kind of procedure on you is going to be highly risky and you're not going to survive the operation. So it is very important that we get your weight down as quickly as possible, okay? Because we don't have much time to wait for you to do it on your own, okay?
Okay.